Friends, listen to me now. This is not just another talk. This is a call. This is a door you either step through or walk past. And what stands between you and everything you want is not fate, luck, or permission. It is a choice. Plain and simple. The future you want is made by the decisions you make today. Right now, in this moment, you are 1,000 tiny decisions away from a life you barely imagine, or the life you complain about every morning. The toothbrush you pick, the stretch you skip, the phone call you make, the person you do, these are the small choices. They look harmless. They look ordinary. But everything that matters is built by ordinary choices stacked day after day, year after year, until one day you wake up and the life you're living is the result. Let me tell you a truth. The difference between the person who lives their dream and the person who lives an excuse is not talent. It's not birth. It's not that one lucky break. The difference is decisions. Deciding to wake up early when everyone sleeps in. Deciding to practice when others are satisfied. Deciding to love when it's easier to hate. Deciding to stand when the crowd sits down. Decisions. Today. You may say, but life happens to me. I hear you. Storms come. Doors close. People disappoint. Yet here's the thing. Terrible things happen to everyone. The miracle is not that you have trouble. The miracle is that you still get to decide. You still get to choose how you show up. When everything is stripped away, you still have one thing. Your ability to decide. Don't squander it. Picture two people, both born with the same measly handful of time, both with reluctant hopes and private fears. One covers his dreams with someday and maybe. The other says, today. Both face the same losses, the same betrayals, the same bills. But the one who decides, even in small, painful, disciplined ways, slowly bends fortune toward themselves. That is not a fairy tale. It's math. Make them loud enough that even doubt hears them. Second, narrow your focus. The human mind is tempted by 1,000 shiny things. You don't need to be everywhere. You need to be useful where you stand. Decide today what you will do for the next 90 days. Pick 1 or 2 goals and defend them like your life depends on them, because in some ways, it does. You don't have to climb every mountain at once. Pick one small hill, build on it, and scale higher. Third, create micro-decisions that lead to macro changes. A micro-decision is a small daily vow. I will read 10 pages. I will write 300 words. I will spend 10 minutes planning my day. They look tiny. They are not. If you make those micro-decisions daily, 6 months from now you will be in a different zip code of life. Fourth, change your associations. Decisions are social things. Who you are around decides for you more than you know. People will either infect you with excuses or liberate you with possibility. Decide who deserves your energy and who doesn't. Let go of those who clip your wings politely. Surround yourself with people who challenge your excuses and celebrate your actual work. Fifth, build a decision ritual. When athletes prepare, they have rituals. When performers step on stage, they breathe the same breath. You are allowed a ritual, a way to make your decision become automatic. Maybe you start your day with a 5-minute planning prayer. Maybe you write one small victory each night. Whatever it is, ritual turns a decision into identity. Now listen, there will be setbacks. There will be nights you fall asleep angry at yourself. There will be days when the world seems designed to test whether you truly mean it. Here's what I want you to remember. A decision is not a single stroke. It is not a one-time event. It is a series of choices made over and over. You decide today, then you decide again tomorrow, and again the next day. Persistence is just repeated decisions. Let me tell you about a woman I know. Call her Maya. She was tired. She had a job that drained her and a dream that felt childish. People around her said, "You're safe." She could have stayed safe and small. Instead, she made a decision. She would learn one new skill a year. That small decision, one skill, turned into a portfolio, a side hustle, a client, and then a career. 10 years later, Maya's life was not a miracle. It was the arithmetic of decisions. Or think of Jamal, who decided to stop swearing and complaining in front of his children. It was a simple decision. No one clapped. No one noticed that week. But 10 years later, his kids knew a version of dignity and discipline that changed the course of their lives. Decisions ripple. They fly on the wind and land in hearts you may never see. Too many of us wait for permission. Permission from a certificate, a partner, a market, a friend. Let me tell you something crucial. Permission is rarely given. Permission is taken. You must grant yourself permission to step forward. Decide to give yourself that permission today. Now, some of you are thinking about timing. Is it the right time? I will answer you plainly. There will never be a perfect time. Perfect time is a myth told by the lazy and by fear. The right time is the time you decide to show up, with your flaws, with your anger, with your hope. Make the decision and the timing will follow. I also want to speak to the one who is afraid of making the wrong choice. You think that every decision must be permanent. That is a lie. Decisions are not iron chains. They're not absolute sentences. They can be revised. What matters more than being right is being courageous. You can always adjust. You can pivot. But if you never decide, you will remain the same. Stagnation is not safety. It is a slow death of potential. Let's talk about consequences. Every decision has a price. Choosing to build costs time and discomfort. Choosing to remain silent might protect.